六百mighty.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Atifa, an English teacher at Lil But Mighty. I'm sure that in this day and age, everyone enjoys watching movies or TV shows on streaming platforms like Netflix or Disney+. Today, I'm going to give you 3 recommendations for documentaries and docuseries on these streaming platforms. But first, why exactly should you watch documentaries? Well, documentaries often focus on important issues in the world and dive into them in detail. This helps us learn general knowledge, which is important to have in addition to your knowledge of English-related techniques. General knowledge allows you to think of societal issues critically and understand the world in multiple perspectives. At the secondary level, the expository essay is one of the essay types you can choose to write for your Paper 1 exam. As you know, it's important to use the peel structure for each of your body paragraphs when it comes to your expository essay. Learning more about the world through documentaries could help you brainstorm different examples, especially when it comes to your peel ideas. This is especially so for your points and examples. Before we take a look at 3 documentaries and docuseries, a word of caution for parents. The different shows recommended are rated G to PG-13. Do take note of the respective age ratings. The first documentary we have is My Octopus Teacher that's available on Netflix. In case some of you are wondering, My Octopus Teacher is not actually about a teacher who turned into an octopus. Instead, this documentary with stunning visuals follows the experience of Craig Foster. He began free diving in an underwater kelp forest in Cape Town, South Africa. In this film, Foster documents his experiences meeting a young octopus. The octopus eventually befriends him and follows him around for almost a year. The film shows breathtaking underwater landscapes which Foster manages to enjoy thanks to his octopus friend bringing him around. The film shows the close bond forged between a human being and an animal. Through his experiences, Foster also learns lessons from the octopus about the connection human beings can have with nature and the fragility of life. Here is a possible essay topic related to the show's themes. Animal welfare should be treated with importance. How far do you agree with this statement? This would be an example of an argumentative essay. When writing on such a topic, this is how you can use what you have watched in the point and example of your paragraph. For the point, you could say, it is important to treat animals with care because they have the ability to form a bond with humans if they are treated kindly. You can take a moment now to pause and read through the following example. Next, we have The Social Dilemma, which is available on Netflix. Almost everybody uses social media these days. While the film shows some benefits that social media has, it also delves into some shocking revelations. One example is how social media companies could end up causing an addiction in users. It also explores how our online activity is constantly watched, measured, and tracked by these companies. Consequently, the data that companies obtain from us create artificial intelligence models that can predict our actions on the internet. This affects what appears in our Google search results when we type something in, or the types of ads that appear on our social media account. A social psychologist who was interviewed in the documentary, Jonathan Haidt, states that social media affects the mental health of its users. He states that there has been an increase in depression among teens and young adults ever since social media became available on mobile phones in the early 2000s. How could you apply the social dilemma's themes to an expository essay? As an example, take a look at this. Let's say this is the essay question. Social media has more advantages than disadvantages. What are your views? This would be an example of a discursive essay. Take a look at how I have used the ideas from the documentary to write my point and example for an essay. The point is, social media could affect the mental health of its users. Now, you can pause and take a look at the example that I have written. Lastly, the next documentary we have is Pick of the Litter, which is available on Disney+. If you love soft and cuddly puppies, you would definitely enjoy this one. Pick of the Litter is a docuseries which follows a litter of 5 puppies at Guide Dogs for the Blind. This is an American organization that seeks to help blind people find the right guide dog to help them navigate life. Different puppies are trained by members of the GDB to eventually become guide dogs for potential owners. The docuseries shows the different types of trainings and tests that a puppy has to go through in order to qualify as a guide dog. While lighthearted and sometimes amusing, it shows that training guide dogs is not an easy process and requires a lot of hard work and dedication. Pick Up the Litter also depicts heartwarming scenes that shows how blind people forge a close relationship with their guide dogs. Some of them have their lives transformed significantly after welcoming the right guide dog into their lives. When it comes to Pick Up the Litter's themes and how you might incorporate it into an expository essay, take a look at this. A related essay question could be, people can only rely on themselves in order to survive. What is your opinion? This would be an example of a discursive essay. One point that I could write is, people with disabilities sometimes require assistance to navigate life safely. Now, you can pause and take a look at the example. I hope that watching these documentaries in your free time helps you learn some new things about the world and increase your own general knowledge as well. Are there other documentaries or docuseries that you have watched which you found interesting or helpful? Do share your recommendations with us below. Bye for now! If you've been enjoying our content, do remember to like and subscribe.